Imagine waking up one morning thinking that it's just going to be another regular day, but then realizing that something isn't right. Well, that's what happened to me exactly 5 years ago. I was only 19 years old when my life changed dramatically. I woke up that morning thinking that it was just going to be another regular day. I got up out of bed and went through my daily morning routine. I brushed my teeth, took a shower, got dressed, made sure I looked really good, and had breakfast. I remember that morning I was in a rush because I was late for my health science class. Well, when I finally did arrive to class, it wasn't long before I realized that something wasn't right. I noticed that I was seeing double out of this eye. I was sitting there thinking, what's wrong with me? What could this be? Is it just because I'm tired or something? But as soon as class got out, I remember I got on my phone, called my eye doctor, and made an appointment. Well, the day of the appointment finally arrived, and the double vision had actually gotten worse. Well, I went to my doctor's office, and he ran some tests, but he couldn't really figure out what was wrong with me. So he told me, I want you to go to the hospital and get some tests done and an MRI. I was thinking, oh shit, what could it possibly be? Is this something serious? Am I going blind or something? So, as soon as I left my doctor's office, I went straight to the hospital. When I finally saw a doctor, he ran some tests, had me follow his finger around, but realized that there was definitely something wrong with this eye. He told me that he wanted me to spend the night in the hospital, and I remember that I didn't want to for two reasons. One of them was because I had an online quiz I had to take that day, and I had until midnight to do it, and it was already 10 p.m. And the second reason was because it was Halloween night. Me personally, the hospital is the last place I want to spend Halloween night, but I ended up spending it there. Spending Halloween night in the hospital was an experience that I will never forget, but the next day finally arrived, and I was told that I can go home. But they also told me that they got the results back from some of the tests they had done, and that there was a possibility that I have multiple sclerosis. So after I left the hospital, it wasn't long before I had to go back to the hospital to see a neurologist. He put me on medication because after some more tests, there was no denying it. I had multiple sclerosis. My doctor quickly put me on medication to help battle my multiple sclerosis, or MS as it's better known. Having MS is not fun. It attacks when you least expect it, and I hate that. It was only a mere matter of months before I had gone through all the 5 stages of grief. You know, at first I was denying, I was like, I don't have MS, I don't have MS. And then one morning I just woke up and I was like, I'm okay. I finally accepted that I have MS. And I'm thankful that I have finally reached that step and been able to stay there. Having MS is not fun, but I'm not gonna let it take over my life. I'm gonna keep fighting and make all my dreams come true. I've made it this far in life to give up, and I don't see myself giving up anytime too soon.